I like this little high gain. I just wish it had a bigger meter on it. It's very similar to one of the first CBs, if not the first full power CB I ever talked on. There's the high gain high range 2 that has a volume squelch A&L and a delta tune, and that's not this one. And then there's the high range 2 that has volume squelch A&L and RF gain, which is what this one is. You know, the high range high gain 1 had volume squelch and just a little half-inch teeny weeny meter. And then the high gain high range 2 had volume squelch, either delta tune or RF gain, and an A&L. And then there was one above that that had a bigger meter. Did yours have the little tiny one itty bitty meter, or did you have the full size meter? That's the high gain high range 1 or 2. Did you have a delta tune or RF gain or switchable A&L?
Channel selector.
Yep, high gain high range 1.
Yeah, I always wanted the high gain 5 that was like the export model that had one of the first Roger beeps and all, and it could go other channels.
Yeah, I've seen that export model. There's other radios that had the same board in it. I think it was a Palomar 2400. I think was the same basic radio.
Supposedly one of the first radios with Roger beep. I don't know.
They were a lot, you know what I'd kind of like to have was they had the fake Cobra 148 GTL that had the PLL02a Cybernet board in it, and they called it the pink 148 GTL because the box instead of orange was like pink. The ink on the box was pink. But it actually said it was pretty good radio.
I've seen the 148 GTLF. That's the only version I've seen.
There weren't too many, I think, of the 148 GTL pink radios, pink box radios. But you can look it up on the internet, and then people got them expecting the regular 148 GTL, and it looked like one on the outside. But when you open it up, it was a Cybernet board, but it's still a good radio.
Why'd they do that?
Probably, who knows, maybe Cybernet said, we'll cut you a better deal. Who knows? Something like that, I'm sure.
Okay.
We'll do it for less, or who knows. Uniden said, we want more money. Who knows?
Okay.
Anyway, that's a pretty rare version of the 148 GTL, but it was good radio. Yeah.
Central. Well, I texted 1940. I hadn't heard anything, and I hadn't heard him on the radio yet, so he might not be out there. I don't know. I hadn't heard 987 or 165 or 755 or 154 or any of them other fellas.
Well, we had White Dog Ian here on his RCA Copilot and his TRC 30A, but he did it before we got the video gate running.
Offered this lady $5 million to bear his child. I believe I'd have to have a daggone operation to make me have a child and then get that $5 million. It might cost me $3 million to get the operation, and then I'd have $2 million.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The Franks guy that resigned is going to resign in January. Representative Franks.
Oh, Al Franken?
No, the Republican one. Him and his wife couldn't have kids, and they were. He offered one of his aides who had. I hate that word now. Aides. It's like anyway. He offered one of them $5 million to bear his child for him and his wife, and that's why he's having to resign because he was harassing him.
Well, if he wanted to offer me $5 million, I'd be willing to be harassed a little for $5 million.
No shit.
There's a lot of people that like to be harassed for $5 million.
That's crazy. That's I don't get it, man. I'd have jumped on that if I'd have been her.
Well, what was it? Didn't Michael Jackson do something like that? Didn't he? Like $1 million to any college-educated woman that have his child or something like that?
Yeah, I don't know.
Who knows if it was just a publicity stunt or not? But I remember something like that back in the '80s. And he had what was his dentist or something like that. He married her and had 2 kids by her, and then they got a divorce.
Yeah.
You know, not trying to piss anybody off, but you know that's got to make some of the, I mean, black women, that's got to make some of them mad when, you know, somebody like Michael Jackson or, you know, Michael Jordan or Tiger Woods go, you know, a black man goes, makes all this money, turns himself to a millionaire, and then goes and marries a white woman.
I guess.
Not that I'm trying to piss off black women, but I just kind of wonder if I didn't aggravate some of them if they did that. And then that stupid idiot Tiger Woods, he had a smoking hot blonde Swedish woman, and he went and lost her because he couldn't be faithful.
Oh man, she was something else now.
That's definitely a dumbass right there. Yeah. Well, it's like that other dumbass biker that was messing around with that good-looking woman actor, and he wasn't nothing but trailer trash, and he couldn't even be faithful to her. Sandra Bullock. He went and played around on her.
I know, Jesse James. He had it made, dumbass. He had it made, you know. And she had all the damn money in the world, all the connections in the world. He had his own show and doing stuff he wanted to do, work on motorcycles and all of that. That wasn't good enough. No, he had to go around and cheat on her with some old bunch of tattoo-looking thing, you know, half-dead-looking woman.
Yeah, I know it. And then that old tattooed piece of trailer trash complained later that he played around on her. I was like, you dumbass, that was the clue. He played around on his wife to sleep with you. Of course he's going to play around on you.
Yeah. I mean, he had it made, man. He could have, you know, that's ridiculous. I mean, you know, I'm sure she was a pain in the ass, but, you know, hey, you marry somebody for money, you're going to earn every penny, but you got to earn it anyway, so why not?
Well, I don't know if she's a pain in the ass or not, but you know, it's a lot of these women, they got to have the bad boys. I mean, even Taylor Swift, in a lot of her songs, she's talking about dating the bad boys, and she's going to get screwed up too for the same stupid reason.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm getting ready to start this thing. That's what you got. What time is it now?
7:57, like the Yazoo. I always wanted one of those radios too, Yazoo 757, but now they're about 30-something years old.
Well, I guess I'll go ahead and start the old radio night there, get the thing back around here, then pull the camera off all over the place there. And it's, what is it? 7:58, December the 9th, 2017. And I'll be standing by. Midnight ready to go for his radio breaks.
I don't think this one's going to break. Cybernet radios are pretty solid. You got your video going, 21?
Oh, yeah, I got it.
Alright, I'm going to start off. Last time, I was talking on my newly recapped DNA Phantom and only got about 1 or 2 or 3 transmits out before it blew a fuse again. And one of the new tubes I put in, it turned out was Arkin. So I got rid of that tube. I took the amp and turned it up sideways with the cover off, which of course is a little dangerous, but it had the bottom of the amp face toward me, and I proceeded to talk on it with the dummy load, just keying it and keying it, and finally I saw one of the tubes flash, arc. Look it up inside the tube socket. So got that tube out of there, and now it's behaving with the new German-made F&T capacitors. And the radio I'm using is an absolute mint condition 1976 high gain, high range 2 23 channel mobile, not peaked out or anything, stock hand mic. Got a volume squelch, RF gain, A and L on off, and a little half-inch dinky winky meter that I could have seen with my 12-year-old eyes, but my much older eyeballs need glasses and a magnifying glass. And talking on the wire J pole at about 90 feet in the air. Oh, and one other comment, surely to be found politically incorrect. Last week when I talked about the DNA Phantom kept blowing fuses, Dirty Diaper 21 said I must have a homosexual in there. So I took the cover off and sprayed it with AIDS and let everything run its course, and by the time the AIDS was done, all that was left was monogamous heterosexual parts, because everything else was dead. And I'm sure that'll piss off all the politically correct liberal crowd out there. They'll be out for my head now. But they'll be trying to call my employer telling me I need to get fired or resign.
Yeah, the social justice warriors will be on you now.
Yeah, the liberal snowflakes. The Trump haters.
Mr. T, the Lemonator, you want to go next?
Yeah, I'll get in there. I'll go next. Yeah, we're talking on an old Messenger 250, 50th edition, with equally as old of a D104 static horn mic, and then that's running up to a Mako 300, and which is probably about the same era, running out to an old penetrator, high gain penetrator, which is probably close to the same era there. And the only thing the matter with this thing that I can see is my meter don't work quite right. I can see it fine. The thing it just sets on 2 or 3 and it don't move. So one of these days I'll get in there and see if I can't correct it or whatever. That's what we got over here amongst corners, over here off from old Highway 6 and old Whitesville Road.
Can't fix it, you get that one. 1-4, it's getting out good. Right dog, you wanna go next?
Yeah, I'll go. Hey, hooked up to a Mongoose 450 with my 2-pill box, the 515 special, on an IMAX 2000 with the stock bike.
What happened to the other one you had a while ago?
Well, the other one I was on is my Galaxy 2547.
Yeah, I thought it was realistic.
I had hooked that. I haven't had this Mongoose going for a while. But I can hook that that RCA Copilot up in 2 seconds.
Okay. Well, that Mongoose, is that the one that Hillbilly was, he had some of them?
Yes, sir. Yeah, he went to Florida to pick them up.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
Yeah, it's a Filipino-made radio.
These fixed up radios from the flea market like to have nothing and sell them, so there wasn't too much wrong with them.
Yeah, let me put this thing on the side. I'll hook the other radio up.
Right. Crazy man, you want to go now? Yeah, I can go now. We're going to I get finished talking. The white dog should be ready. Joel. How about the Wizard? About 1940. About that 987. 165. 755. I'm at work, so I gotta jump in and out. 165. Where am I? Downtown Charleston, on a garage. Barefoot with over 25, and with a what is that antenna? It's Wilson 500. That's it. Got you in there, man, on that garage, that parking garage there, Roger. On the garage in the cold. All right, thanks. Did I man, go let me know how cold it is downtown. They're having the parade tonight. There's a parade, I think, in Mount Pleasant. I don't know, maybe it's Sunday night. I don't know. The parade of boats is one of these nights, all lit up, and the one in Mount Pleasant's all lit up. No, they're both tonight. The Mount Pleasant one is tonight, and the parade of boats is tonight. 10-4. Sunday night be the water about 6 o'clock, about 5 o'clock. Which one you gonna be going to? I don't know. I ain't gonna say the water.
Supposed to be one in Somerville, too.
What time that supposed to be starting?
When it gets dark, I believe.
For the mark?
I believe so.
Oh, man. Hello, Bonnie, if you can hear me. Hello, Bonnie up in Florence. Hey, big. I ain't got enough to pump up to get him there right now. I'm on this radio here. Hello, Bonnie, if you hear me.
Hey, Boney, that dirty diaper's coming back to you. He's just not running enough to get it, but you making it, Night Ranger, down here around Monk's Corner, South Carolina. I'm not making it either. He's already gone back to the other one, wherever the other one is.
Either channel 20 or channel 4. I don't know which one.
I thought I heard that Columbia crowd talking on channel 4. I've been putting that Bearcat 980 sideband mobile I got on scan, and a couple of times when I've been going through Columbia, it's stopping on 4 and 22 or 23, I think it is. But I thought I might have heard Columbia in there the other night.
Did you get on that co-pilot?
Yes, sir. I am on the co-pilot. It's a 14T303.
With the round meters, right?
Yes, sir.
It's got 2 of them, doesn't it? 2 round meters?
Yeah, 2 round meters, and got a bunch of knobs and switches on it, on the front.
Yeah, those radios had kind of a unique look to them.
Yeah, I picked this one up, I'm going to say, probably 1982.
Do you have a D104 on it, or what you got on there?
No, it's a stock weight. To have a D104 on this radio, you got to have it hooked up. You have to have somebody wire it up for you.
Oh, okay.
You probably have to have a Tug 9 for that radio too. I think that's a Cybernet board.
Yeah, that's what I had on it originally, was a Tug 9.
Yeah, that's what I thought you'd said one time about having a D104 on there.
Yeah, but now the Tug 9's hooked up to my 2547.
Right. Well, you can get an adapter cord there made.
Yeah, that's probably what I'm going to have to do.
Okay.
But this radio, like I said, I've had it a long time, and it works all the time. Never failed me yet.
Right. Well, I tell you what, I'm on DAG 9. I'm on the DAG 9 there, and ground plane antenna, and that's about it. D104 with a clock on there.
You on the Night Diaper Dirty Ranger antenna, or are you on that other one?
On the other one there. I was going to hook up the beams tonight, but I got late and messing around with other stuff, and like I said, there's, I call them a cinch plug. It's an 8-position plug. You know, like the plug that plugs in the back of a Mark IV, or the plug that plugs into the back of a Palomar 300A. It's got the rows of 8 pins, and some of them are horizontal and some of them are vertical. You know, orientated on that. I guess it keys on the one way. And whenever radio laboratories went out of business, they sold all of their stuff, I guess, to Hurricane Electronics. And I went up there and bought, like, I don't know, man, must have been $75 worth of stuff, like about 15 cents and 25 cents a piece. And the male and the female of those plugs was there, and that's what I'm going to use on the back of the rotor. So when I have to lay the antenna down, the tower down, I can just unplug that instead of cutting the cord every time, you know. And then I bought a bunch of heavy-duty quarter-inch, like guitar plug jacks and funnel jacks, and I mean they're high-dollar ones, you know, like for 50 cents. Bought a bunch of old panel lights. I like my panel lights, you know, the big old gaudy-looking ones, you know, cut diamond glass, bullet-looking lights, a whole bunch of those things they had up there.
Those cinch plugs, Drake used those. My Drake TR7 has those cinch plugs, and it might have the cinch plugs on the Drake, my Drake twins, the R4B, the T4XB, and the MS4. I think that may have cinch plugs on it too. But Drake, like, they use those things. But so yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. And I had a Palomar 300A all the way back around 1985, and yeah, I remember that plug.
Yeah, I don't know how some of them have more than 8, and but this just happened to have 8. And I don't know if I bought it for that. It's been a couple years ago that I bought these things. They had a big old table sale up there, and you know, but that's what I originally bought it for. And I didn't put it on there at the time because I already had it hooked up. So when I took the antenna, got damaged in a hurricane, and the bolt popped and messed it up. Then I said, well, I'll put it on there. And that's what I was going to. I'll probably do that tomorrow and try to turn it tomorrow. I can talk on it right now, but you probably can't hear me.
Yeah, I'll be curious. You aim that thing at me, and I'll get on my 6-element collinear array on horizontal, and we'll see how far we can stick each other's needle.
All right, well, I'm on it right now. Can you even hear me at all?
Yeah, you dropped FUS units, but I don't have my magnifying glass to see on this dinky meter, but you did drop, but I can hear you.
Yeah, well, I'm on the flat side right now, but it's pointed in between, I don't know where at there. It's pointed way, it's not even pointed at flat. It's where it's almost, it's back to its side to you.
Yeah, well, like I said, you get it all tested and everything. Well, you'll aim it at me, and I'll get on that big 6-element collinear array. I'll see if I can step on Crazy Man then over there at your house. Well, you always notice on the video, Crazy Man, you always got the strongest signal on him. I don't think anybody comes in over there where he is stronger than you do, at least not that I've seen on his videos.
I ain't been running nothing over here. I've been running barefooted.
But the only time I've been able to step on you is when you had that bad jumper.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm barefooted all the time. It's another bad jump over here, too. Yeah, White Dog can work on him a little bit, but you can't quite get him.
He got him over here.
Crazy Man, you got to bump up on him a little bit now. Will you hit me on that video? I key up on you sometime? Not on me, you on him. That's what I'm saying. I never be able to key on you because you're stronger than me. Well, I don't know. It just depends on where you're at. You got that big radio. I can't get over you over there. Uh-oh. You know, as soon as White Dog let it go, it's come 21. What happened? Get no air between y'all two just then. Oh, okay. I have to bump it up then. Well, ain't that. As soon as he unkey keep that up. Okay. Well, I say they get the lunch when y'all do that stuff. Good, right dog.
Yeah, I'm back on my old faithful.
Oh, yeah. That one damn good radio you got right there, though, right dog.
Yeah, I wish I could find another one.
I thought I had a good one, too. I didn't.
Yeah, this is the first generation. This is when they first came out. I bought this one.
Yeah, my fat brother seen him coming. They took it from off the back shelf right into the start room. When he had it, brought it out of the back room and put it back in the box and taped it up and they canned it to him. He paid $100. I forgot how much it was. I paid $350 somewhere.
Yeah, that's what I paid for this one. $350.
Same color. And I asked him about the paperwork on it, and he would never give it to me. My sister didn't understand what I'm talking about. But it was later on, she said, "You still got that radio?" I said, "Heck no, that damn thing gone." Well, what happened to him? I said, "I'm trying to tell you, the dang thing burned up on me." Well, you didn't tell me much. My God, I ain't got the rest of you, woman. You did like the rest of us. We got a hot temper, and you run up, and I ain't gonna put up the shit with you. My dog got 165's calling you.
Yeah, I'm on at 165. Let's see if we can get you.
Yeah, I'm very good. I'm going to get me. What kind of radio is that? You want to know what kind of radio it is, right dog?
Yeah, it's a 2547, but it's the first edition. It doesn't have MOSFETs.
I'll tell you, man, that is a great sounding radio, man. I believe that radio you're talking about now, you can now talk anyone you got out there over there.
Well, I'll tell you, 165 I can only hear, but tonight I'm having trouble.
Well, he's on the parking garage, barefoot.
Okay, he's barefooted on the top of a garage. Damn.
Oh, they're all about right all them damn antennas. You should not be sticking up there. I'm sticking up over there. Yeah, he's not on his base station.
Well, that explains a lot, because normally I can pull him right out.
They been on the base station now. You heard him loud and proud. Oh, yeah, he would have. I hope he would have anyway. All right. Thanks, Dad. I'll stand by. 165, that's down. I can't do it now. What about that bullseye out there? You got away from eating that chicken and right there. Oh, God, that. You might not be able to get to it because of all that wreckage I had out there earlier. He might went somewhere else and went somewhere else to eat my piece of purple away. What about that storm out here? You said you could be out here. No, you wanted to go away too, man. Must went up to see. How about that 15-4? What happened to him? I don't know where he went up there with storming them. I don't know. That's a Christmas party sometime up there way up the road there. Oh, okay. All you do is worry about shopping one.
Now, next Saturday night, I won't be here. I'll be in Myrtle Beach, so I'm just letting you guys know ahead of time.
Again? You gonna go to Lowe's up there?
Yeah, I go there, and we got at the, what is that, the Marriott, we have a room for the week.
Yeah, for real. I thought that's where you was last time.
Oh, last time I went to Florida.
Oh, that's where Florida's be much warmer than Myrtle Beach.
Yeah, well, we're only going to Myrtle Beach to get away. You know, have a little bit of alone time.
Oh, you can do it when you want to. You don't have to worry about anybody walking in on you.
I hear you.
That's one way to do it. Go out and make a bit of money. Be better once you
over there?
Well, the only reason we were going is my son works for Daimler Chrysler on those Mercedes vans, and they're sending him to Germany for 2 months to learn how to do something on a certain van, and we were just going to go up and visit with him.
Okay, that's a good way to do it, then. You like you didn't get wait a bit late on in the middle of the winter. Might get snowing on you.
Well, and then he started telling me how cold it is in Germany, and I don't handle the cold too well. I'm not even handling the cold we're getting right now.
That's why the month is like a doggone. Some kind of old cool animal. Ain't got to have no hair on it, buddy. That's why I only went out there one time today, and that's it, and I'm back to the house. 15, 20 minutes, I'm back to the house, back in the warm house.
Well, see, I'm on blood thinners, so I get cold real quick.
No, you're right. White dog.
Yeah, come on, 21.
Yeah, I used to talk to a guy up there in Myrtle Beach on the radio. He had a CB shop up there, and used to have a tram, and I don't remember which one it was. It might have been a 201 or a 201A, I don't know. But a long time ago, right when you get into Myrtle Beach, there was a PDL2 on the side of a building right there, and that's been 30 years ago. I know it's not still there. But anyway, that guy's up there somewhere. I don't know exactly, but he's in Myrtle Beach. He got a CB shop or something, or electronic shop up there. And he's got it was in there, you know, with the radio talking on it. 92 went up there one time and saw him.
Yeah, well, if my wife gets on the phone and punches up CB radios, maybe we can find him.
10-4. I don't know if he's still there or not, but I've talked to him several times, and I heard him talking to him in Skipland a couple years ago anyway.
Roger, well, I'll definitely keep that in mind. We'll see if we can find anything in Myrtle Beach.
Right. Well, you don't have a radio in your car when you go, right?
Well, I'm thinking about putting one in, but it's going to be all temporary. It's not going to be mounted in it because it's the bed half cost. You won't let me drill in the dash or anything, you know?
Yeah, just put a cigarette lighter plug on it and stick a magnet antenna on it.
Yeah, that's probably what I'm going to do.
That way we can talk to you.
Hey, and if I'm high enough up in that hotel, I'll see if I can bring the radio up there. I'll bring a power supply, and I'll put the antenna out on the porch.
Yeah, on the metal rail.
Yeah, I'll stick it up there, because last time I was there, it was on the 18th floor.
Wow. You might even be able to get 165 on that top of that parking garage then.
Yeah, I'll see what I can do.
And being police and all, he might have to arrest his own self for talking too long of a distance. Whoa. I hear you there, number 3. I hear you. Go back to him there, White Dog. Hello. Number 3 coming out of 95. Anybody got a copy? Come home. Yeah, I can hear you, but I'm not running nothing, so you probably can't hear me.
How about at number 3? Hey, number 3, you got a copy on the old White Dog?
I can barely hear you. I don't know if you can hear me. I'm just coming from Manny, man, leaving number 2's house. All of us up there having a little Christmas party. Leaving that 95, man. Didn't know if I was making it. I could hear you double D in there a little bit. Somebody else.
How about at number 3? Hey, number 3, you got a copy?
Yeah, come on. I'm over here near 95. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you loud and proud there, number 3, no problem.
Damn, that's good. I heard y'all out talking, man. I just leaving Manny over there from number 2's house. All of us out there having a little Christmas party. I thought I heard you out there, man. I had to turn this box up, man. I'm way
3 there. That wizard there, number 3. He ain't too far from you over there. You'll eliminate her over here in the corners.
I missed that 21. I was taking the dog out.
Yeah, that number 3 is out there near the wizard out there. Maybe you could get him out. He can hear us once in a while. He might be able to hear you.
Number 3, you out there?
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, okay. Well, I can hear you just fine.
Who's that?
This is Night Ranger.
Oh, Night Ranger. I can hear you. I got a little bit of copy. I'm standing at this 95. I got 45 still in my ass.
All right. Well, you're coming in all right over here. Your mic's humming a little bit, but you're coming in all right.
Yeah, I hear you. I can hear you, man, and there's WD out there. He might be closer to me, but yeah, I just think this mobile will make it out there, man. I got the bitch cranked up. Hey, number 3. Hey, number 3, I'm just gonna warn you. Having 45 on your ass, that could be a bad thing. Hey, Night Ranger, ask him to give the wizard a call in Hollywood. He likes being back there in the mirror. Ask him to give Wizard a call in Hollywood. Hey, well, I got Carpet back there, and Willie, and Bo's back there, and all of the whole clan back there, man. Yeah, they don't have radios in their vehicle? Bring it back. They don't have radios? Carpet might be on the 45s in his SUVs. I can talk shit about him. Yeah, well, that's nice. Dude, you know Ned? Ned? That builds a radio also. We went out there in the radio room. Tell you what, he got some big ass amps. He got amps big as my TV, man. I'm gonna stay easy. Yeah, is he out there too with you? Got back up and laid in front of my truck, laid over top of the hood. Wow. That's where am I going to pass scan this time? I'm going to get my sister to take me. And doggone, we went to get a pass scan to do it. You sure you don't want to go check them x-rays? Them x-rays ain't doing that. They've been checked for a year. Went over there. I got off at 216 westbound and went over there. Center over there, there used to be a hospital there. They got rid of that and let would take x-rays to get the eyes PAT scan when they never found it.
Got your egg scrambled, I'm guessing. Was they able to fix it?
Oh yeah. The doctor got the x-rays off that scanner. Said, well, who's your doctor? And we told him, my sister did. We could make an appointment first thing in the morning. You get going in, he get you set up and get you ready. And she was not long that he had it fixed, and I stayed in the hospital around 24 days before I was able to come out. I come out, went stayed with my sister a little while till I got my senses back. And he's okay since then. One thing about it though, it took part of my ear, little piece of skin off my ear, went inside my eardrum and fixed it.
Well, that's a good thing.
Well, you got that right. Didn't have nobody else skin on my only mine.
It don't take much sometimes, boy. It can knock you cuckoo. I mean, pretty delicate if you think about it, even though we put ourselves through a whole bunch of crazy stuff. I mean, sometimes it just takes a good little bump and damn.
Now tell somebody else about that. If a fellow wants to make him a book, he could get a book right about me. All the things happened to me in my lifetime. He make him a portrait. His wife cried about it to him about my own self. I know what happened to me.
Yeah, I hear you.
You know where Clover Lake is, don't you?
I know about where it is.
Yeah, right over there off of Rutledge. You go down Rutledge Avenue all the way down to Church Street before you get to, what's the name of that street? Okay, anyway, you look back over there, you see Corner Lake, and used to be a hospital then that turned, the mother people wanted it, they made it into a motel room. My up on top of that building one day, good and hot too. Lucky I had myself tied in. I looked off top of that building, looked down in them cars, that's the one I got my ears fixed. I looked down in them cars and damn building like little matchboxes. They're little things, they was 25 stories in the air, damn right. I said, okay, my stay up in the edge, I better tie myself in. I ain't too damn far from the edge of the top of the roof, doing all that. But taking all them installation up on the roof there and putting some of that white stuff and make all like concrete.
Careful.
I want to get friends with him, boss. You take this stuff and I'll put it over there and I'm going to hang you all the tools, you know. As soon as I did that and before he turned around, on it fell over backwards. Over the edge of the roof, I went. Thank the Lord I had that safety belt on, that 6-foot one. My boss turned around and looked at me. I can't hear him because I only passed out. I laid down on the 24th story. She could hit 911. I know that woman thought that old woman stood crazy as shit. Ain't nobody be at you on the outside. You're down under 24 feet, 24 stories up. My boss told me all about it. He said that old woman ate shit. They couldn't get up there. They had to take the money to that. They ready to fire truck go up there to all them guys on it. Went up there and tied into that pipe, same way I tied in. Got me off the edge of the roof. Hey, them blew me up. And the steel pals out to put me in mess and rub a hospital with it.
Great.
Well, if somebody wants to make a book, they make a killing off that.
You wonder why you ain't got so many aches and pains and stuff like that.
Most people be, I can't go to work. Me, I want to work.
Oh, I know. I hear you.
I know winter. I work in HR Allen, the biggest school they made in South Carolina is over there. Go down to Channel 5 TV station that over there to West Africa. Keep me over there working. It's cold as a bitch. I said, what's all these damn people walking around in these damn jackets on? Man, it's 37 degrees out here. You ain't cold, man. I don't know about sweating. When you sweating, man, I don't know. It's hot out here. I was pouring sweat, bro. It's a big bad you go check you got a people I did right after I got off for it. Stopped over there at Francis Hospital. I said, bro, what's on here? I said, am I sweating? Everybody out here wearing jackets. Am I burning out? He said, well, come on in the emergency room. We'll check you out. And they did. 103 people I had.
Wow. Well, I know a roadrunner. Of course, he's got quite a little bit of insulation, around him. But he's naturally hot. I mean, I see him outside when it's 20 degrees out in shorts and stuff. And I says, boy, good for you. I mean, good grief.
Yeah, I know you what you're talking about. But now I know where I'm burning up all the time. I'm 103. That's good enough to blow your head off.
Yeah, that's dangerous right there.
Yeah, I walk around in that doggone place all day. With pneumonia, 103.
Wow.
My daughter said, you ain't going home. You go in the damn room where you just stay with you. Keep a month on you. And you'll want me to call anybody, I told her to call my sister and let her know. I had the number in my wallet and give it to her and she called her. And I told everybody else that I'm back really like stuff and this and that and did to them. I ain't shit.
Well, I guess the old boy's got his hand on you because you're still here.
The good Lord was looking out for me, Bo. My Jesus, I got Jesus in my truck, I got Jesus in my heart, I got Jesus in my bedroom, got it on my phone. I drawn pictures of him a long time ago.
I hear you. I think all of us does. I mean, we've all been through quite a little bit, and if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be here, that's for darn sure.
You got that right. I used to do bad things and all that, when I was younger, drinking and all that, messing pot. I got away from all of them and started seeing Jesus. The morning I get up and oh boy, look at both my feet on the floor. Thank you, Jesus.
10-4. You're right about that.
Some people don't care about that. Study like that much. Well, you can be seeing the devil there. Jesus doesn't have nothing to do with you. You don't straighten up. In fact, my brother got all of us to come over to my sisters that time back in 2009. And we went and seen the only brother I had is him. I had an older brother, I lost him, Boy Jackson and all that junk. My baby brother's halfway gone. Got the I didn't know he was dying with eat up liver. My baby sister tried to tell me the cancer did it. It wasn't cancer. His liver's going out on it. He wanted everybody to be at the house. He don't want to be by himself. He wants his brother and all three of his sisters got his sister out of New York and come down here and stayed to a day. He can't believe it now here.
Wow.
I'm taking a break that one night. I got one night it was. I don't know, Tuesday night, Wednesday night. It's during the summer. Two of my sisters sitting in the swing in the backyard, and I standing around the yard out there smoking a cigarette. I seen the stars lit up. Boy, I didn't know what. I thought it going too crazy in my head. So on my eyes, them daggone all them stars lit up. That's the night my brother left his soul and went to heaven.
Yeah, I hear you. Well, he's up there taking care of business other places now.
Yeah, buddy. I told the preacher the next time we went to church, I told him I seen my brother leaving. He's waving at me, all them stars out there lighting up, and he told everybody in the church what happened. He told me that night. That night my brother left. He put his hands on me and prayed for me and everything else. I heard that my brother about him. He'd be passed away, went to another town. He got one-way ticket. What the preacher said.
Yeah, I hear you. I know when I lost my son there, boy, I tell you what, that was kind of devastating. And if I think about it too much, it still bothers me quite a bit, but he's up there taking care of business for the old boy. He had plans for him to do something else.
You got that right. My brother went up and see his our brother, mine and his. See, my boy's 17 years old. My other brother died because he had a blood clot in his right leg. They said you could cut his right leg off. He said no. He ain't cutting his leg off because he don't walk around with one leg. He said, well, there's no choice I got. He said, well, you don't cut it off. You have gangrene. You take 3 steps, you die. He said, well, I'll take them 3 steps and die then. That afternoon, my mama was sitting in there. She said, well, they're cutting up with my mama there. My brother said, Mama, I got to lay down and go to sleep now. I'll talk out to you later. I have fun now. Thank thank you. Yeah, that's all it started. My mama went all to school.
Wow.
My oldest son died right there in front of her. Well, he had a smile. His mama said he had a smile on his face, so.
Shoot.
Just like my brother died in 2009. He had a hip put an artificial hip on his leg down on the bike like 21 got. But he only got one. And Bo won't make come up there, and my sister no. No. I said, well, you don't want me to come up there? No. He started seeing pink helpers on the wall. No one knew you'd agree with him if you had a water. I said, yeah, boy, you see one? That's all you see. I see three of them up there. All them daggone dogs know. That might put them in that ward.
Oh, good grief. Wow.
I agree. Yeah, man. I see three of them out. What's wrong with you? You found one I can't see out there with? That's why they want me to go to the funerals all the time. Don't go up that casket. Oh, knowing you. You try to get him out of that casket, I would have. They wouldn't let me go nowhere close to my brother's casket. I don't want to see him laying there.
Oh, I know.
Tony went my brother's like down on Rose and Calhoun there. I got a funeral home there, and 21 showed up. Called roundabout, called number 3. He was there, and the other bird was there with him. It's rough when you see somebody like that in the grave, in the casket. Same way with my mama. I first went fool crazy when my mama died. I was in the same house when she died with cancer.
Yeah, I helped bury my mother and my father and grandmother and father on my mother's side. I didn't know my dad's folks. They were long gone before I come around, so, but, yeah, I've helped plant a few of them.
And my daddy just died in 1974. I got married in 72. My daddy told his daughter he wanted me to get a hold of me up there in Charleston at GX where I was working at. My boss come in there, you got to quit everything you got, get you what you want to do. You got to go to war, but your daddy's calling for you because he's dying. But yes, sir, I put that 64 Ford in there. I mean, that rascal was right. I had a stainless steel whip on the back of it. You see sparks coming off that thing going in that way. My wife wanted me to come out and pick her up. That's why I called her out to get to see my daddy.
10-4. Well, my father, he was 91 when he passed away, so I kind of knew, but on my mother's side, I didn't know. She was, I forgot how old she was. She was like 56, I think she was. Yeah, it was 3 days before my 18th birthday, that I remember, and that was kind of unsuspected. I got home early one morning there, and the lights were lit, and I didn't know what was going on, and I got about halfway to the house there, my sister come out and told me that the mother passed away, and boy, you talk about something that kind of struck me for a loop. I mean, that hit me almost as hard as Lee. I mean, that was, at the time it did, but good Lord, none of that stuff is easy.
Yeah, my mom started 29 or 30 years old when my daddy passed away. It was 74 I was. She was around 56, 7, 8, yeah, 30 years old when my daddy went away and driving Waterbuck. That hurt me real bad. I didn't go by there and pick up my doggone wife. I can bend down and see him before he closed his eyes. Where's that boy carry on me? Let's see.
Well, I don't know. through a carrier, but I don't know who it is.
I get through it?
Yeah, you went through it.
Damn, boy, I know I heard it buzzing when I keyed. Put a dead carry on me, I heard it buzzing. I heard that buzz before tonight. Same damn buzzing tonight when all that stuff going on TV. He better not be putting a carry on me.
Yeah, I heard it a minute ago. That's the only time I've heard it, though.
Yeah, I know. Okay. Let me back off here. I don't want to pull out the foot. Pull my box in there. I ain't running barefooted, that's all. And that's all he can do. He can't drop me. Oh, well.
Tell you what, all right. Yeah, I think I'm going to get out of here. I got to go out there and say something to the young ones. They're kind of raising Cain, and they shouldn't be this time of the night. I got to help Mama out.
Yeah, poor Tim. All right, Mr. T, I got to take my sinus pills because my eyes and all start hurting. Take me 3 of them Advils before I go to bed for it. If I don't, I'll be hurting in the morning. All right, my friend, you take care. Tell everybody hello for us, sir. God bless you and yours. They call me 116 the crazy man. I'm full of it. We'll back out.
All right, crazy, catch you later. Hey, you have a good one. If I don't talk to you before Christmas time or New Year's, I expect I will, but we'll catch you later. We're going to get out of here and call it a night, I think. Anybody else is out there waving a hand.
All right, dog, you going to G7? You still in there?
Talk to you later, Eliminator. Have a good night.
All right, Ranger.
Night Ranger, I wish y'all had both, I think White Dog only pulled the plug. He must got tired of me. Listen, me and my stories, he laughed about one time before I had him. So I was crying. He laughed so hard. All right, yeah. Ranger, all of y'all out there, the one don't never say nothing on it before Roger be every day there. I know exactly who you are, and that's all right. Keep on doing it. We don't care. They call me crazy man, 110-7.
All right, crazy man. Have a good night. Talk to you later. Night Ranger, listening.